Hey y'all, how you perking? I hope you're perking good. I am a licensed mental health clinician as well as a spiritual intuitive, and in these videos we discuss the tea with the tarot. So these are meant to be helpful, not hateful, and if you're down with that, join the family. Alright y'all, let's get into this. Let's just jump right on in. So, Cole Carrigan. A lot of times when his name comes up, it's because of some drama. You know, most of the time his name comes up is because of some drama. And we're back at it again. So, there has been a situation recently in his home where he has created an IG story on this, and I believe his neighbor has also created an IG story on this. So there's kind of two stories, two perspectives of what's going on. Cole claims that he was brutally attacked by his neighbor in his own home, that she charged him and entered into his home and started, like beating on him and stuff like that in his apartment. And then the neighbor is saying that she was provoked, that he was talking about her kids or kid. I don't know if there's one or more, but that he was talking about him, that he was filming the whole time because he was trying to instigate something and get it on camera. So there's kind of both sides of what's going on. The people who are backing Cole in this are like, dude, I don't care what happened. I don't care if you're provoked. I don't care, what the situation is. The point is you lost your cool and you attacked somebody, and that's assault. Am I allowed to say that word on YouTube? Let's hope. Not that it matters. It's not like I'm monetized. So what is it going to take away? So anywho, and then the other folks argue that, no, this is ridiculous. Like, he all the time has to instigate things. He was filming already because he knew that he was going to try to push and instigate and provoke to get something on camera. And then he did low blows talking about the kids/kids. Don't know how many there are. And so some people are kind of on that side. I don't know. It's obviously, how are you going to be able to piece that together unless you were there? I just know that it's not like this isn't necessarily a pattern for Cole, so that doesn't look so great on him. But at the same time, in a lot of ways, no matter how much you're provoked, does that ever make it okay to start physically assaulting someone? Does that give you the right? Does it make it justified? So there's a lot going on in this. Let's use the cards and unpack some of this and see what they have to say. Whether this was something that was kind of planned on Cole's behalf, and that he was trying to provoke something to get something on camera, and he was plotting and trying to get that, or whether, he was really brutally victimized by his neighbor, or both. And then just, get some general guidance for Cole moving forward as it relates to this situation, as it relates to his content, his channel, and him moving forward. So let's look into this. Why don't we? And yes, I realize I'm wearing ice creams. I don't know. It's not high fashion. I don't know. I just want to wear ice creams, okay? Sometimes you're like, you know what? Crocheted ice creams are the only thing that will give me life right now, and this is what I need, and this is what speaks to me. And so crocheted ice creams, man. Crocheted ice creams. I don't know what to tell you. All right, so let's get into it. Okay, so some guidance and insights as it relates to this situation with Cole Carrigan, and then later some advice for him. So let's see what the cards say. If they're falling out and it's more than one, I'm not taking it unless it's upright, because, or face up, I should say. 9. All right, let's get us something to start with. Interesting. Okay. That's funny. Oh dear God. All right. I kind of get tired of seeing that one in these. All right, let's see. Okay, here we go. Let's unpack this. All right, so I'm just reading what the cards say, okay? You take it as you will. You don't even have to believe in this, whatever. I'm just saying what the cards say because I'm here, to try to be helpful and to try to unpack some things and see where it takes us. So, basically, Cole Carrigan was kind of feeling bummed out, irrelevant, bored, kind of like, my channel's not growing the way I want it to. I'm not getting the attention that I want. Things aren't going the way that I want, even if he's got a lot of things going for him and he's really in a privileged position. He's just kind of in a position to not really recognize how privileged he is and all that. And so he's kind of in this, I want to be bigger. I want to be more well known. I want more money. I want more, that kind of a thing. And I say that, I know it sounds like I'm picking on it. I'm just trying to describe the kind of, emotional and thought state that somebody is in when they're in something like that. And so, literally, this is what's cracking me up. Literally, this is a card that sometimes signifies about getting in fights. And the card right here, right next to it with the moon upright, is secrets exposed. So if you're putting all of this together, it shows that he was getting bored and feeling like, nobody was giving him enough attention. So he decided this was something that he decided to try to bring on. He did have plans that I want to film because I feel like there's some tension between the two of us, and I bet if I keep pushing, it'll be the last straw and she'll snap and I can get it on camera. So this was an opportunistic approach, and he was hiding something here. This was like his little secret of no one will know that it was provoked, and no one will know that I was trying to get this to happen and I planned this, but people did question that. People picked up on that right away. And that's the thing about 2020 energy. And I'm telling y'all this, I've been saying this in all my last videos because I want to get that out there. That's the thing with 2020 energy. You are not going to be able to get things past people this year. 2020 is about redefining ourselves, and we're going to get to a point where we go so polarized and opposite of each other to the fact that the rubber band snaps and boom, we get right back together. So it's like we're going to get to this point where we're all, divisive so much till we realize, boom, we really need to be more together, more connected, and have more unity, because this opposition here, this divisiveness sucks so bad that now this is our only other choice. And the year is going to be that kind of extreme type energy. So people are not going to be able to get away with being fake, with forcing things, with coming about things the wrong way. They're not going to be able to get away with that this year. And already we see that he's tried it, and January already isn't letting him off the hook with that. This card right here says this isn't over. So I don't know what that means, and I don't know if we're going to see it publicly, but whatever it is, between the two of them, him and his neighbor, it's not over. I don't know if behind the scenes where we don't see, the two of them keep going at it, and there's something that develops between the two of them that keeps this going, and it's not a good thing. Or I don't know if we might actually see somebody, whether it's him or the neighbor or other people who are more in the know, people who maybe were there or things like that, that they might make some kind of statements or videos or tweets or things like that where more kind of comes out. And there's, either way, the point is, this isn't squashed, this isn't over, something else is coming up here. I don't know what's going on. These are interesting. I want to pull a couple more up here to give me some more context about these, because I think I know what these are referring to, but I don't want to say until I got some backup here. There we go. Okay, so in this situation, remember, well, I say remember, you may be coming here for the first time, but in the last video I did a reading for the drama community, and I separated it out between kind of old school established and up and coming drama channels. And because I did 2 sets of readings, it was a really long video. It was twice as long as my normal videos, but in there was something about 2020 energy, about how we're gonna be thinking 2 ways, and we're gonna have to make a decision about which way we want to go. So basically, because of this, he's getting himself in an unstable position. He has set himself up in an unstable position, Cole has, and he's going to have to make a decision on, is this how he really wants to go? Because he's going to realize that this didn't bring him what he was hoping for and what he was looking for. It was bringing him a lot of attention, yeah, so he got what he wanted out of that, but most of the attention that it's bringing him is, dude, you provoked this, you know, how dramatic, you only come up when you're staging stuff like this and trying to be dramatic, you're such a horrible person. You know, people say these things. I'm not saying these things, I'm telling you what I've seen people say. And so it's backfiring on him bad, and he has to make this choice, because he's bringing himself to a point where he's going to be paranoid as hell. He's going to be looking over his shoulder every last minute, thinking about who can he trust, who are his real friends, who's actually behind him. You know, he's going to be paranoid about what can his next move be that's not going to get clocked. You know, is something going to come of this? Because with the Queen of Swords on, if we're gonna hope for the best for Cole with the Queen of Swords, then this is referring to, you know, come on now, get your mind right, be smarter about this, pull your head out of your ass, get your head out of the clouds, you know, get your mind straight, because you have a choice to make. Is this how you want to move forward in 2020, already bringing that kind of energy in and bringing that kind of fakeness in? Is that how you want to roll? Or you want to, you know, make this decision and switch that now? You have a decision to make. So that's the best case scenario. The worst case scenario is that that's an attorney card. And y'all, people in this YouTube community and talking about, my attorney will hear about this, you know, like we hearing a lot of that lately. I hope this doesn't turn into that. You know, that's kind of the worst case scenario for this card. So I'm hoping for the best case here, but the worst case scenario for this card is that he's gonna mess around and attorneys are going to get involved, whether it's him, you know, saying, I'm going to get my attorney involved because blah, 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 or, you know, because you assaulted me and, you know, I'm pressing charges kind of thing. It could be something like that, or it could be her, you know, so the neighbor coming forward with that. So I don't know. I would be worried about that. I think it would not be the best idea to go that far. And I see a lot of paranoia and a lot of, you know, confusion and unmade up minds about some of this stuff. This isn't looking good. Let's look into some advice for Cole. I'm telling you. Yes, my God. All right, so Cole, this is the wish card. This is your every wish coming true. You can't have this until you address these things. This is something everyone can have if they go about their life in the way that is in line with their path forward. But these 2 things are saying that you are creating your own issues and you are way out of balance, way out of touch with what your, and I'm going to get, kind of out there with what your purpose is. So everybody has natural skills, abilities, talents, things that they can bring to the world to add to the world and make the world a better place than what it was before they incarnated here. We all have the potential to kind of add to the world, contribute to the world. And this card is saying you are not doing that right now. You are not adding to the world. You are not contributing to the world. You are not bringing the things forward that you innately do have in you, that you can gift to the world and help make this place better. You're not using that. You're not doing that. Instead, you like making yourself look like a victim. You like making yourself look like a hero. You like crafting narratives. And in this case, you are really trying to make yourself look like a victim, and you're really pulling on that card. And people are going to see through that. People are going to see you created this yourself. That a true victim is just going to get beat up because they got beat up, not somebody that was like hoping for it and filming for it, kind of thing. I'm saying all of this allegedly because, this is cards. Throwing that out there. This is alleged. But I'm reading what I see. And you're trying to victimize yourself. You're getting in your own way. You are the reason why you can't have what you want. You don't feel fulfilled in life right now. You feel empty. No matter what you have, you can't even appreciate it and be happy about it because you feel empty. And the thing is, you're the only one getting in your own way with this. And that's the sad part. You could have this. But you're doing this. Why? Why? Because you think it's going to get you somewhere? Sure, it gets you views. Sure, it means that people know you way more than they know me. I'm a nobody, sure. But I'm damn sure happier than that because I ain't pulling those kind of stunts. What the hell, man? Come on. Let me just get another one on that card just because I'm curious. Yep. So this card, how I said, at most it's kind of like use your head. Come on, bro, don't be like that. And at worst that it could be like people getting in touch with lawyers. This card right here says if you try to go that route of trying to ante up and bring it more than just getting right in the head and getting smart, and you try to take it more as in I'm going to, contact my lawyer about this because this was assault and blah, 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 it is not going to go well for you. That sounds like it would be the thing that would work out for you, but people will judge you harshly for that. People will be like, man, really? Really? And you will lose a lot of public favor if you go that route. If you create your own problem and then cry about that problem, basically, you will lose a lot of public favor for that. What's the one last main thing of advice so this video isn't too long? You're your own Prince Charming, dude. You're sitting here looking for every way to save yourself from the miserable feelings that you feel. And again, this is alleged, and I'm not picking on you. I'm saying this because I want you to see things for the truth that they are, and all of the harshness. Tarot sometimes is a bit harsh, and I get that, and I'm sorry, and I'm not trying to beat you while you're down, but I'm just saying that if what you feel like you want is to be rescued from feeling bored, from feeling stagnant, from feeling irrelevant, from feeling like you want to be more significant than you are, you want to be more noticed than you are, you want to be bigger and better and this and that, and you just want it all, and you're hoping that something else is going to bring that to you. You're hoping, like, you have a sense of entitlement about it, if I'm going to be real. There is a sense of entitlement there, and you're your own Prince Charming. You're your own savior on the white horse. You're the person that can bring yourself out of this. You have to work on, and this, I know, sounds corny, but you got to work on self-love. You got to work on, figuring out how to love and accept yourself and be okay with that and operate in the world with more compassion, love, and care, because you're getting pretty cold. You're getting pretty cold, and that's not going to help bring about these things that you're wanting. It's just not. I'm going to die right here. All right. So this is what I see. I'm hoping for the best. this says that this isn't over. I'm kind of hoping that whatever happens with it just happens behind the scenes and we don't have to see it and hear about it. But there's a possibility that we will be seeing it and we will be hearing about it, because whatever it is, it's not over. But I really hope that you're able to pull this stuff together so that your year can be a yet better year than what it started off as now. We're not even out of the first month of 2020 and already we got this going on, and that can't be a good thing for you. So I really hope that you're able to kind of reflect and take some time and move into a more stable and productive and healthy year. So, all right, y'all. Let me know what you think down below. Do you agree with this? Do you disagree with this? What do you think is going to happen? All of that. And as usual, if you want your own personal reading, just email me below. Email me at the link below. And we'll work on that. And I hope to see you in the next one, y'all. Bye.